Carver. It's good to be with you again. It's a beautiful day, and as you can see, I'm standing in front of YPAC, which stands for Young People's Alliance of Carver. It's like a Boys and Girls Club, but it's not. It's a youth center, that kind of thing. But we're going to show you all that. We're going to take you through it. For CCAT, I'm Ken Simmons, by the way, and I have a message before we do anything. The powers that be at CCAT have asked me to tell you or ask you, would you like to be on television? Would you like to be a community producer like I am? Only not like I am, better than I am. Would you like to do your own show? You got something you want to tell the people? You got something you think is funny? Something serious? Whatever. Historical? Whatever. You got the opportunity to do it. They want to talk to you. Give them a call at 508-866-1019. Awfully nice people to talk to, and they teach more than camera work. Microphone work. They teach you how to use a camera, lighting, sound, editing. Very big. Editing is very big, very important. When we get through the show, it's all going to be put together. Interesting, nice people to work with. Give them a call. Thank you. Okay, come on with me. We'll go inside. YPAC. Here we are standing at the Bellnell School. They're going to cut the ribbon very shortly, and we are going to bring that to you. By the way, as you know, I'm Ken Simmons, but more about that later. It's a beautiful day here, nice day for the ceremony. I'm excited about this. YPAC, Young People's Alliance of Carver. That's a great name. I've been calling it the Boys and Girls Club, but somebody told me that that was illegal because there is actually a Boys and Girls Club International. And that's not what this is about. This is Boys and Girls Club, or YPAC, Young People's Alliance of Carver. And I'm so happy to see this. This is something I can really get my teeth into.
Could not believe your eyes. The 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. Then feel the open air. Hear teardrops everywhere. You think me rude, but I will just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they try to teach me how to dance. A fox shot above my head, a sock up beneath my bed, a disco ball is just hanging by a thread. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I might fall asleep. 10 million fireflies. I'm weird 'cause I hate goodbyes. I don't misty eyes as I said farewell. But I know where several are. And my dreams get really hard. But I think of you and I get them in a shot. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. When I fall asleep, I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is resting at the sea.
Our second number was not intentionally picked out for today, but I feel it really appropriate. It's called Count on Me, and I know this place is going to be a place where these kids can count on the people that are here for them. So thank you very much for having us.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you.
Voice of angels, what will
We find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. If you have to stand your turn and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. If you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. We find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Again, thank you very much for allowing us to come and celebrate this wonderful day. I grew up here in South Carver. My father, Bob, was a minister of the Methodist Church across the street. That gas station used to be my grandfather's gas station. We lived on Sampson's Pond, so this part of town has a lot of special memories for me. I'm also very excited to be here for another reason. I am here on behalf of the Doreen Memorial Fund's Board of Directors. As the chairperson, it was once a scholarship fund that was started in the spring of 1973 by my father, Reverend Bob Merritt, in memory of his daughter, my sister Doreen. She had been killed the previous November in a car accident at the young age of 18. The first fundraiser was a 20-mile walkathon. Monies raised went to students pursuing a career in nursing, the career Doreen had been pursuing. Time went on and numbers of participants slowed down. Then in November of 2000, we had the first Edaville Rail Run, a road race inside Edaville, with only 100 participants. Last year, we had close to 900 runners in the race. We raised an average of $10,000 a year through the race. Monies raised have been given as scholarships and now grants, since we are now the Memorial Fund instead of the scholarship fund. Merit Memorial Fund was created to honor the legacy of youth, community, and vision for the exclusive benefit of the citizens and culture of the town of Carver. This nonprofit memorial is focused on youth programs, scholarships, and community services. Sponsors are provided the opportunity to strengthen the health and welfare of community by bonding together in a mutual mission and purpose. Through our vision, we find YPAC on the same mission as us, to honor and benefit the youth of Carver. Therefore, on behalf of the Dream Merit Board of Directors, today we are extremely pleased to be able to present them with a check for $25,000. Wow.
On behalf of the committee, I just want to congratulate those who have made this day possible. This is incredible, and I think this will go down in our history as one of the most exciting days in the life of our community. When Clark Griffin became an Eagle Scout, he made a pledge. He says, "On my honor, I will do my best." And he keeps fulfilling that commitment that he made so long ago, and we're grateful for that. But especially for all of you that have made this day possible, and it gives us an opportunity to do our thing as well, to be able to support you, not only today, but we plan to do that in the years to come. So good luck to you all, and we thank you so much.
We couldn't even look in the window. We didn't know what to do, so we stood there. And just by luck, I knew the teacher because she was renting a room in the house where I now live. And she wondered why I wasn't there. So she, by chance, came and looked out the window, looked down, and two little blonde boys standing there. So that was not the best start for my life. But I'm very, very pleased that the event, that what's happening here today is my idea to try to do something with the building. I really didn't know what, but I talked to Dick Ward, and he had a meeting here with the neighborhood people, and it just seemed to me that some sort of a club activity would be perfect to go in this building. And I am very, very pleased because this is you guys. This is your building. It's here for you. And functions and activities for everybody. I'm of the opinion that the school bus can drop off latchkey kids here after school so they can come inside and have a safe place to go. And it really safe and probably the best use of this building could ever be. And over in the back there were some of our contractors that did the job. And they've been a great bunch of guys to work with, really. And everything catalyst to get it started. After that, it's up to you guys.
So I'd like to tell you all that our board of directors, the members of our board have tags on. We'd love to hear from you if you have ideas and input to give us about what you want to see happen here. And I think that we're going to have a ribbon cutting over here, Clark, and let you come in the building and see what's going on. Anything else, Roger? Okay, we're going to do it.
I'm standing here with this guy. You don't need any introduction.
I'm Dick Ward.
You are Dick Ward.
Yep.
You are select.
20 Selectman, 20 West Street, Carver.
Wow. How about your phone number? No. I'm only kidding. You're going to take me around.
Yes.
This building.
This is just such an awesome project.
Yeah.
And we got to thank Clark Griffiths, big time.
Is that the elderly man that made the speech out there?
He's the
Is
guy.
that Clark Griffith?
That's Clark.
He's famous. He's famous.
Well, he should be. He's lived in town since he was born.
Wow.
And pretty much. And his family, South Carver's been his family heritage, and his cranberries, and his mom. I remember when I came here to Carver in 1964, which next year will be 50 years.
Wow.
His mom was teaching here. She was on the faculty. I was on the faculty here in Carver.
Did you teach here?
No, I didn't. I taught at the Governor John.
Okay.
But we were all one faculty.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And,
It's amazing.
So Clark has continued his helping the town and working with the town and donating to the town. And he's an awesome guy. And here has been a great renovation job by Clark.
Let's go through the room. Look at this room.
This is a sample of the old classroom. It went right, that little square is the new elevator. So that was right to the wall board. And then your kids all had their place to hang their coats in the old days, right in the classroom.
It still kept it authentic.
Lisa told me that the builder, High Steve, matched all the woodwork staining from original. So this was the original color of all the woodwork, okay? And Clark had all new floors put in.
These floors are gorgeous.
They are. Well, that was a real need because the floors were in kind of rough shape. In fact, Clark decided that needs the most work. So everything from there, the ceilings, everything was painted, but all new floors.
Beautiful.
So
Now, did Clark pay for
throughout
this?
the building. No, he had a contractor do it.
No, I mean, did he pay for it?
He paid for it, yeah. Yeah, he did.
Did he pay for the entire renovation?
He did.
Out of his
Yes.
own pocket?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that. Did you people at home sitting, did you know that this gentleman that we saw make that beautiful speech, he's paid for this whole thing? I thought it was some fund or taxpayers or...
We're working on a fund for the operation and the programming for the kids. Okay? That's what the monies that we're working on for fundraisers and everything will go for. But Clark has paid for the work that has been done here, as well as the building.
Wow.
Paid for the building.
Wow.
You know?
I'm impressed.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now this
he's
room will be used for what?
A variety of activities,
Okay.
Ranging from busy activities, physical activities. In the winter you may be able to even play a little 3-on-3 Nerf street hockey or something in a room like this.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
an old phys ed teacher.
Okay.
So we
yeah.
improvise and make activities. But I mean, we have the outdoors, and that's a nice playground.
Yeah. Can I have your name?
My name is Mary Korpinen.
Mary what?
Korpinen.
No, you got that wrong. Try it again.
Mary Selmy Korpinen.
That's better, yeah, good. By the way, I'm standing here with one of the people that used to go to the Ben Ellis School when it was on operation, am I right?
Yes, she does too. Yes.
Did you go to the Ben Ellis School too?
Yes. She's in the picture. Number 9.
Okay, would you come in here?
You come in here.
Can I have your name?
Edna Miriam Salmi Bishop.
Are you related?
Sisters.
Oh, your sisters?
Yes.
You see how I could tell you weren't brothers?
That's right. Wonderful observation.
When was the first year you came here?
1935, first grade. Right up there.
Are you there? What number are you?
19.
Number 19.
funny
Let
little
me see if
girl
I can
that-
point to that. Number 19, that's you right there.
That's right.
Yeah, Edna.
And what number are you?
She was already in the 3rd grade.
Oh, she was already here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you were a newcomer.
I was a newcomer, yeah.
Okay.
The
So-
new kid on the block. And then the other room there, I went 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grades.
Now, again, what year did you come here?
1935.
And you came here in what, 32?
33, maybe?
Yeah, 1933
A
probably.
year after it was built.
Yes, I was born in 1926.
You were.
That's when I was born.
I was born in 29.
I was born in 1929.
Were you really?
Yeah.
See what we've got in common?
Yeah, right away.
Yeah. But you must remember this place being built.
No, I don't.
You don't remember
Too
that?
little.
Too little for that.
No,
Did you live in South Carver?
Yes, where I still live.
You still live
And I
there?
was born in that house.
Oh my God, isn't that something? Were you also, you lived there too?
And born there.
Do you live
I don't
together?
live there- No, I live in Middleborough
You
now.
live in Middleborough.
And every day I walk to school, back home for lunch, back to school for 3 years.
How many grades here?
3 when she went, and then
Yeah.
they decided the 4th grade would be here also. By the time I got to 4th grade,
Where did you go to 5th grade?
I went to the center where the fire station is now. It was a middle school.
That was a school down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Santa Carver.
Not the South Carver fire station, but the Center Carver fire station.
Oh, the Center Carver Fire Station was a school?
Yes, it was. 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
They've torn it down, that school.
Yeah, but there's a fire station there now.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. I never knew that. That's a fantastic. Thank you so much for talking to me.
You're
The two of you,
welcome.
you're
Our
lovely.
pleasure.
The two of you are lovely, lovely people. And
Thank
a
you.
pleasure and a privilege to talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. 2 people who went to the Ben Ellis School. How about that? And not only did they go to the school, they're as charming as they can be. Okay. Thanks again, ladies.
In the history, and originally, when the kids were in these classrooms, this was where they ate, in the corridor.
Oh,
It was a
for
kind
God's
of
sake,
a little
really?
cafeteria. Yeah. Then later they delegated one room as a cafeteria.
Wow. I wonder if that bell still works.
This would be a teacher's room or an administrator's room or
Can we go in?
somebody's room who's the activity director. No, so
Wow. Hi there. How are you?
He was just saying that he went to school here in the 80s.
You
He
did?
thought that
You
the
look too young. How are you?
How do you do?
What's
nice to
your
meet
name?
you. Asa Layton.
Yeah, you're a member of the school?
Yeah, back in the days of Benjamin Ellis as a kindergartner, I was here with Mrs. Buckley and Mrs. Munsey were my teachers here back in the day.
1980?
About that,
That's
yeah.
33 years ago? You're too young for that.
Yeah, it's
You're only a
time.
kid.
I know.
Yeah. Is he telling me the truth?
I
Oh,
know.
well, I hope so. He's going to be 38 Tuesday, the 10th.
Just a baby.
Yeah.
Did you go to school here?
No. I brought him up, though.
What's your name?
Joanna Layton.
Are you his mother?
I'm the member of the Carver redevelopment, and where we sold the building to Clark Griffith.
Did
we
you?
maintained it, and with Jim Ward here, we held on to it, maintained it, and stuck with it. People were saying, get rid of that, get rid of that,
I like
but we
that.
were there.
Yeah. It's a great building. It's a great building. And your name?
Charlotte Oldham, Charlotte Nye Oldham.
Sharon, and you live in South Carver?
I live in Santa Carver.
Santa Carver.
And always been involved with started the women's basketball in town, started girls softball in town, started girls basketball in town,
she's
did
the
Girl
voice of
Scouts.
recreation.
Well, let me ask you, while I've got everybody here, let me ask you a question. Anybody can answer it. It's bothering me because the town I came from, we had what we called a youth center, similar to this. Who's going to chaperone it?
Volunteers. We will hire a full-time director, a professional director that,
You will?
yeah.
Now, how are you going to fund that?
Well, hopefully the community, it takes a community.
So
Takes
you-
a community to raise a
Well,
kid.
I think
and-
this is a community helping the community.
We're going to.
But
we've
is this
got
going to
a-
be tax?
No, it's
Private-
definitely
private
through
funding.
Donations, grants. We have 2 grant writers on the board that will be writing.
Are you open to grants now? Are you open to
Absolutely.
donations now?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, how would we donate if I want to
well,
donate?
We have the post office box. You have the card right out there. Dick can get you. He'll get you the.
Have you got a
information.
website?
We have a website for YPAC.org.
Could you just? YPAC.org.
Yep. And
YPAC.org. You people at the home, get your pen. I'm going to repeat it one more time, and that's it.
Dick will make sure you got all that important
We'll put it on the
information
bottom of the screen, too.
because we definitely want the whole
Because
community.
this is definitely a good place to donate some money. Because they're talking about our kids, our little angels.
That's right.
They're well worth it. They're well worth it. Because if they're not going to play in a place like this, they're going to play out in the streets. And that ain't good. When I was a kid in, I'm going to name the town Randolph, I was a senior in high school. There was an empty building in the middle of town. I asked the town fathers, would you donate that to us kids so we can have a youth center there? They said yes. So I was the chaperone, believe it or not, and people donated pool tables, ping pong tables, TV sets, radios, desks, chairs. It was just unbelievable how they got on the bandwagon. So here again, at this age, I'm involved again with a beautiful, beautiful, this is gorgeous. Now, how will the kids that live in North Carver get here?
They can, we have talked to the school committee about a bus.
Oh,
that
great.
Any latchkey kids will be able to arrange to get them here after school and stuff.
Oh,
for
gee,
free.
that's so,
Dropped off by the school bus.
Yeah.
oh, that sounds so great. That sounds so great.
Want to be a peace of mind for the parents.
I would,
Charlotte, is it the idea of a director here or somebody that's going to organize the activities? Will that be full-time right from the get-go, or we're talking part-time to begin with?
Probably part-time to begin with, and evolve as we secure the grants and.
we don't want to hear about their personnel problems, do we? I want to go on record as being one of the first volunteers.
There you go.
Even at my age, you can use me for something.
You know, and that's what we want. People with skills that want to come in and run a class. The gentleman downstairs said they'd do a caning class, a quilting class, and.
How about putting in closed-circuit television and teaching the kids how to
Would
broadcast?
that be awesome?
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be awesome.
And it's not that expensive.
We'll be in touch.
And I know what I'm doing there,
We'll
and
be
so
in
does this guy in back of the camera.
Can you teach me how to do my videos?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's a
Absolutely.
good deal.
Okay, Dick, if you'll take me to the next room, I'm ready.
The director's area or staff or volunteers here.
Or just a little lunchroom. Oh, wow, this.
Just uncovered. We didn't even know they were there.
They're offering Dick Ward some food because that big guy like this needs nourishment every hour.
Another classroom, you know, and activity area. And Clark put a little sink and cabinet area in.
Oh, that's great.
And you know, it's got great lighting, all new, high efficiency lighting. The heating system downstairs is a new high efficiency heating system to keep the costs minimum. And
Is it air conditioned?
no, I don't think so.
Okay,
I
okay,
don't know.
okay.
No, I don't think so. I haven't asked about that.
Is that original green board?
That is.
We have blackboards now. They used to have green board in those days.
Yep, yep.
Tell me more about your being a teacher. I didn't know that.
I was a teacher from 1964, 1 year in Carver. Then I went to Plymouth, Carver, and I taught there for 23 years.
Wow.
And then when Carver and Plymouth split the region, I came to Carver for another 8 years.
I bet you're a
at
darn
the
good
Carver
teacher.
High School. Well,
That's a long time teaching.
I was a disciplinarian.
Were you really?
Yeah.
I can't picture that. You're too nice a guy.
Well, it was the old days. We had large classes, large physical education classes, and you needed to let the kids know that when you were doing instructions, especially safety, can't compete. Gotta be quiet and listen.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm ready for the next room.
Downstairs,
Downstairs, okay.
Mr. Griffith's daughter.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, what's your first name?
Suzanne.
Suzanne. Your dad did a great thing.
He did. He really did.
Isn't this wonderful?
very proud.
And he's so passionate about
He
it.
certainly is.
And you are.
Yes, I am, of course.
And I'm
And,
passionate.
everyone is.
And I'm passionate.
It's for the kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
It's a great thing for the kids.
It is, and the
Was it
kids-
his idea?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He went to school here. His mother taught here.
Yes, I know that.
And then everyone else in school, everybody else in town went to school here, too.
But it was his idea to contribute this to the kids?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Isn't that remarkable?
Absolutely.
No question, right from the get-go.
Isn't that
He was
remarkable?
get-go.
Can I ask,
one of the old people in.
Right.
how old a man is he?
He's 81.
Oh, he's younger than me.
He is?
Yeah, I'm 84.
There you go. Look at you. You look fabulous.
I saw that. Yeah, I am fabulous. We'll talk about dinner later, okay? When the camera's off. You know, when he made that speech out there, I cried.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did. Yeah.
What a great guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. Are you his only child?
No, I have a brother. He's in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Younger or older?
He's younger.
Prettier?
No, He's not much prettier. No. Maybe smarter.
Thank you so much for talking to me. Clark Griffith's daughter. What a great pleasure. What a great pleasure. What a great family. Now this is going to be another activity room.
Yes, yep. And again, that little square out is the elevator.
Right.
And so this room would be, you know, the same. All 4 rooms give you an opportunity for space to do a lot of different things. And that's the idea. Flexibility, depending on who's helping and volunteering and what kids come and what their interests are, the whole, you know, that's the way it would be. So
This is
these are crafts, folks, and the idea is to give you some ideas on what is possible with kids. You know, we can have some adults that come in and help them with art, and maybe a certain day, a certain time, or afternoon, and then quilting or any other this crafts types of things.
The big thing here, though, Dick, and I think you'll agree with me, is that you can encourage the kids to do something productive.
Right.
Rather than force them to do it.
Don't forget, you know what we're going through. I mean, if you watch the news right now, and you see all these stories about Molly, this drug that
Oh, God, yes, yes.
Okay. When do you help kids? You got to get them younger.
Absolutely,
You gotta
absolutely.
get them thinking in a wholesome way at a younger age.
Absolutely.
Keep them in.
I couldn't agree with you more.
I know.
You know, if you don't get them when they're younger and encourage healthy, wholesome ideas, then they're going to go the other way.
Yes.
Because it's easier.
That's right.
And they think it's more fun.
And if they don't have anything to do, and these people that push drugs are around, you know, you got to have kids that got to be busy.
Thank God we don't have any of that in Carver, do we?
Well, it's sad to say, you know, all the towns around are having the problem. And we're just trying to encourage the law enforcement people to do things about it. Where, as a selectman, I know I'm in favor of expanding the police department so that we have a school officer. Now, a school officer isn't just a police officer. They're a person who has counseling and understanding of kids, watching kids every day come in and go out. Refer them to the right place to help them when that person thinks they need help.
Absolutely.
So, you know, a school officer is more than just there to protect them in case of something violent.
Right. More than just a uniform and a gun. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, we gotta approach this thing helping kids in more than one way.
Yeah.
Yes, another activity room, and as you can see, this young lady has a background in yoga and a variety of things, and dancing, music, and so you're one of our volunteers, Emily.
May I have your name?
Emily Walsh.
And you're a volunteer?
Yep.
I thought you were a student.
No, I just graduated college, actually.
Did you really? You look so young.
I know I'm back in Carver. I know I look like I'm 12. But
Yeah, you do. What's your specialty?
I studied mind and body wellness, so I dance, obviously, and I'm getting my yoga certification, so
Isn't
very
that good?
musical, very artistic.
Are you going to be a
Love
volunteer
kids.
here? When
Yeah, working here, yep. Working with the kids, teaching classes, doing different events and stuff.
This is the class of people we're going to have for volunteers?
Yes. Wow. High class.
Wow,
Got
yeah.
Great people.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. All I can say is wow.
Wow.
She's so ebullient.
Should I tell them the story about
Oh, we got a kitchen? A fully equipped kitchen?
fully equipped kitchen?
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Wish I had one this nice in my house.
Cabinets, and Clark got some sinks and the refrigerator, stove. I mean, it's a nice little kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can do suppers here because it's not a commercial kitchen.
No, it's not
But
big
we can use it for all the activities that we might have. And if we brought food in and had some activity or banquet or something, we could do that, and then you could just use this for cleanup and things like that.
Great.
Raj, he's been on this thing for the get-go.
I
Since
saw
the
him out there. He
get-go.
gave me a pocket spot out there, and I
Did he?
appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, but since then, I gave you a pocket ticket.
Are you a Carver resident, Roger?
I am.
And were you involved in the construction of this?
In the construction? No, just in the construction of YPAC.
YPAC,
The
okay.
organization, not the building.
You're
Roger
on
is
the
the
board of
board
directors?
director.
Okay, all right.
And very
How many-
hard worker.
How many directors?
11.
11 directors? Divided equally, male and female?
Close. It's pretty close right now.
Yeah.
Close.
And what, is there a chairman?
The chairman is Christy Kendrick.
Oh, yeah, I think I talked to her already. And what will your function be?
My function as a board of director?
Yeah, anybody.
For all of us, board of directors would be program development, implementation of programs, fundraising.
How often will you meet?
We meet now, well, it depends upon the circumstances. For this particular event, of which the board put me in charge, I was meeting every day with my partner, Lisa Blair. But the board generally meets once a month, every third Thursday.
Once a month?
Once a month, and we meet here in this building.
How do you get to be a director?
I was asked by Clark Griffith.
If I wanted to be a director, how do I do that? Get appointed by the selectmen?
No, it's a private organization, it's
Right.
not a town organization.
How do I get to be a director?
You would have to come in front of the board, and we would review your application.
So
and
make application?
And then we would vote, yes.
Okay. And you would vote, the town wouldn't vote?
The town, this is not a town.
Because I'm on the board of directors for the housing authority now.
That's a
That-
town
That's an
function.
elective vote.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's, yeah.
This is not a town.
This is a private effort, you know, and
No taxes involved.
no.
I
And
just want to make that clear to everybody sitting home, because everybody's going like this. My
No,
God,
no,
my
no.
taxes are going to go up again.
Nope.
Hopefully,
Not
this will
for you.
decrease the taxes in helping out the kids.
Say, wait a minute, did you say decrease?
Well, I mean, if you look at, when you get into our main goals, that is to give kids a safe place and help kids that are in danger. If we can help them from getting in trouble, thereby making it less necessary for the strain on the police department.
Is there an age minimum or maximum?
At this point, no. To be perfectly frank, we're right in the program development stages. We will be putting on at least one, hopefully 3 adolescents onto our board of directors.
Oh, what a great idea.
Well, we feel that they know what they need
Yeah.
a lot better than we know.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm just wondering, it's such a touchy thing to deal with kids, that if you're not trained and you don't know what you're doing, you could do more harm than good.
Well, there's a lot of truth to that. Dick Ward, myself, retired educators.
Great, that's great. That's just what you need. But if you're going to have volunteers in here,
Well, you
I
have-
volunteered.
You're going to have to have a good set of policies set up so that it helps guide the volunteers to do the right things with the kids.
Can I ask a stupid question? Somebody said there are no stupid questions, but is there any way, you two guys being former educators, that you could set up a training program for a guy like me?
Well, actually, our plan is going to be to hire a professional program director. Before any programs can be implemented on an official basis, we will have employed a program director.
Okay. I won't pursue you any further with questions, because I know things are kind of up in the air right now. But is the place is open for the kids to come right now?
No, it isn't open just yet for the kids to come.
When will that be?
Well, as I said, we're developing the programs, so first we have to have a program director. And that'll be in discussion within the next 2 meetings.
So it might not be this year.
It may not be, because it takes an awful lot of funds to do what we want to do.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
we're talking about salaries of a program director, and that means that we're going to have to do some fundraising to get to that point.
Okay. If CCHE can do anything to help you with that fundraising, we stand ready. Am I right, Rich? We stand ready. You know, we've got the bulletin board, and we can advertise, and we can have guys like me do something to raise some funds. I'm all for it, because this is a project near and dear to my heart. So, and I appreciate what you guys are
We
doing.
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything more you want to show me, Dick?
You've seen most of the building.
Okay, anything you want to say to the people?
No, I'd say any support we can get, because as we've said, this is a private effort, and hopefully we're going to get a program that is representative of all the kids' needs as much as we can. So we need all the help we can get. So please, folks, join in some little way. Maybe you can, like I saw somebody washing windows the other day. Good idea.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
But I mean, there's just endless things that can be done. And any money support, we need money talks
Always, always.
for your activities and your activities.
Can't do anything without it.
So we need to go for it, because this is for the kids. And
I'm standing here with Mr. Clark Griffith, and I can't tell you what a privilege this is to talk to a man like you.
Well, I regard that as a compliment I'm not sure I deserve, but
Well, you know, I was amazed. I didn't realize you contributed to the building, all the work that's in it, all the improvements, and your good wishes. You did all that. I think that is exceptional.
well, when the town had the building and didn't know what to do with it, and they had a big meeting here on the steps for the neighborhood people. I couldn't come to it, but I suggested it might make some sort of a Boys and Girls Club. And the actual Boys and Girls Club themselves, it didn't work out, but they've allied themselves informally with YMCA for advisory.
I heard that, yeah.
capacity. And the advisory group that is incorporated at YPAC has now have, they've taken off and flying. That's what I wanted. I wanted
Yeah. You know, it's so unusual today to see somebody put their money into something that's not going to give them a return. You're going to get a return, but it's not monetary.
Well,
It's spiritual, it's physical, it's mental, it's anything but money.
Well, when we were out on the platform with all that opening ceremony, that was.
I heard that was great speech.
Well, that was a reward for me to see the choir singing and so many people trooping in and coming to open it up formally, you know, to see what they've got. And I wanted everybody to understand it's theirs, not mine. It's theirs. I'm very seldom am I speechless, but in your presence, sir, I am speechless. And I want the people of the town of Carver to know what this man has done. He deserves at least a vote of gratitude for taking care of your kids. Am I say that right? I think you have. I think you have, yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to me, and I wish you a long, happy, healthy life.
Well,
we need more people like you.
I'm reaching the end of it now. Statistically, I have 2 more years.
How old are you?
I'm 81.
I'm 84. Look at me, I'm still going.
Okay, maybe I'll make 84.
Nice talking to you, Mr. Griffith.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Bye. Mr. Clark Griffith, the man that contributed the building, contributed all the repairs, and his heart. Okay, I'm standing here again with, you'll have to give your names again, please.
Christy Gibbs Kendrick.
And Deb Gibbs Sellen.
And your position here?
I'm the chairman of the board of directors for YPAC, the Young People's Alliance of Carver.
And you're?
I'm her sister and a volunteer.
And not on the board?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
My name, by the way, is Ken Simmons. The people out there know me. It's Ken Simmons from CCAT, Carver Community Access Television.
Great.
We're on channel 13,
We're glad you're
14, and 15. Tune them in. You're going to see what you like. You're going to like what you see.
Cool.
Okay.
Good. Is that your motto?
We talked outside for a little bit, and there was that beautiful music from those angels singing out there, and I really mean that. It sounded like a choir of angels.
Right, it did, and it made the waterworks start for us.
And I just talked to Mr. Griffith just a minute ago. What an incredibly nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
And he really is nice. He's not putting on an act.
All the way to his toes.
Yeah.
He's got a big, big heart. Big heart, huge heart.
He was one of our dad's best friends. Our dad has passed. He was the 3rd generation cranberry grower. And Clark didn't marry till he was almost 40. And he and Dad used to go out deep sea fishing together. They loved that. But he used to come to our house probably 3 or 4 times a month and have dinner.
Sunday night supper.
Sunday night supper. And he babysat for us. We called him Uncle Clark.
Isn't that something,
And he babysat so our folks could have a night out from 4 little girls.
Isn't that
Because there's 4 of us.
Well, there were 4 girls?
2 other girls. Yeah, one's in Tennessee and one's in New York State.
All as pretty as you two?
Yeah.
Oh, at least.
We're the four Gibbs girls.
4 Gibbs girls. I
That's
like
right.
that. That's your.
Small town, you couldn't do anything without somebody knowing about it
Oh,
and
yeah.
having it get home before you did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's not so small anymore.
No.
And we were lucky kids because we grew up on a farm and we didn't have time to get in trouble. We did a lot of work. We had a lot of fun. We were in 4-H club. We had sheep, and we showed sheep at Brockton Fair, and Marshfield Fair, and Weymouth Fair, and we had 4-H friends. But
We had 4-H club meetings here
we did.
in the 60s.
Is that what's going to happen here? Are you looking to make this like a 4-H club?
Well, no, this is going to be a youth center and have all kinds of programming that kids want to do. Fun stuff.
Are you going to have pool tables, maybe ping pong
Hopefully,
tables?
yep. We have people that are offering things like foosball tables and a piano and all kinds of things.
So a place for educational programs, recreational programs, a safe place after school if they happen to not have that.
Right, there would be tutoring available.
Tutoring?
Yeah, so
Great.
they get
That's a
help
great
with
idea.
homework.
Great idea.
It'll be similar to the Y programming and Boys and Girls Club type stuff, but we're formed up as a nonprofit, a standalone nonprofit organization.
Yeah. Now, I
And-
understand that you haven't decided yet whether to make an age limitation.
Right, we're in the process of program development right now. And we're going to have to do a lot of investigating and study about what the programming will be and what age range there will be.
Have you any idea when this may be ready for occupancy?
Well, we hope that we might be able to start having some meeting space available for different groups in town fairly soon. I know the Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts have talked to us about that and a couple of other groups because they need space on a regular basis and sometimes it's hard for them to find the right spot to work in.
Yeah, absolutely. Dick Ward took us around, showed us all the rooms and so forth, and it's just lovely.
It is.
It's just beautiful. It's nice and clean and bright.
Right.
And it's just,
But it maintained the charm of the old building.
but it maintained the charm, yeah. You still got the green board down there instead of a blackboard.
It's really a restoration project.
Now, you didn't go to school here?
I did
you?
not.
No.
No, our youngest sister, who's 2 years younger than I, when she came along to first grade, the population of the town had swelled so that they moved first and second grade to this schoolhouse from Governor John.
Oh, yeah.
I went to Governor John Carver School from grades 1 through 8. And she went to school, Victoria is her name, and she went to school here grades 1, 2, and 3, which would have been 1962, 3, and 4, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And I just talked to a teacher that was here when the school closed in 2002,
Right.
2003. She was
There
one
is
of
a
the last
nice
teachers.
handout on the history of the school that's downstairs, I think, in the craft
Oh,
room,
pick
if
one
you
up.
want to have that.
Yeah, pick one up.
Because that might help you.
I love history.
Yeah, me
you know.
too.
And this town is full of
And
history.
of course, I don't know if Clark told you that his mother taught school here.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
No, yeah, his mother taught school, Hattie Griffith, and he went to school here.
He did?
Yes.
Well, he talked about that. He talked
Yeah,
about
he
getting
talked
hit in the
about that.
head
Yeah.
when he was standing
And
on
he got
the
locked
porch
out.
this morning getting
Oh, yeah,
locked out.
that's right.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I heard you say he got
1936.
knocked out, but he got locked out.
Locked it,
Yeah.
right. Okay, well, of course, this is our first kickoff event, and this bake sale is our first fundraiser, really. And we have been raising some money a little bit in the past year. But our big event coming up is November 2nd. It'll be at the Carver Middle and High Schools in the cafeteria, and it's going to be a Taste of Carver event, which will be a lot of food, restaurant people serving food, and will include some auctions, like a live auction and a silent auction and maybe a Chinese auction. So we're going to be soliciting some prizes so that we can sell raffle tickets to fundraise. And you'll be hearing all about that soon.
Okay, I'm ready
Save
for it.
that date, November 2nd.
November 2.
It's
What
a
day is that?
Saturday.
A Saturday.
And I believe the time slot is 5 to 8, something
5
like
to-
that. But
in
we're
the,
still
in the
working-
morning?
No, in the afternoon.
Okay, right.
Dinner time.
Okay, you people sitting at home, you heard that? It's a fundraiser, November 2, Carver Middle High School, 5 to 8.
Possibly. We haven't finalized that time. But
Details are to come.
Okay,
Remember that
thank you.
we stand ready to put you on our bulletin
That's
board.
great. I'm going to be on your board, and I'm going to be on your TV show anytime I can get on it.
We look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank
you so
Ken. I
much.
appreciate
Okay.
it. Thank
Bye
you,
now.
too.
Bye now, two sisters that do a great job, and I thank them for their conversation.
The Gibbs girl.
The Gibbs girls, the Gibbs girls.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go outside and take a look at the grounds.
I think, you know, there's probably a half acre right here, close to it,
I would say so, yeah.
for playground or outside activities. And there's tar area, and although it isn't top notch, it's still good for simple activities like a little street hockey, or if we had a basketball hoop, basketball. So there's.
What do you
room
suppose
for
that tar area was?
That was
Tennis?
a playground.
Tennis?
No, that was a playground when this was a school.
Okay.
And they had some playground equipment here, and I don't know if they must have had swings and things like that here.
I would assume
But I
so,
mean,
yeah.
this does provide an area so that we could have a simple activity like street hockey or a little soccer. I mean, you could have it on the tar. You wouldn't have to be doing slide tackles and things
No,
like that.
right.
And if we could put a portable hoop up, you know, one of those kind you fill up with water at the base, and they could be shooting, or we could be playing a variety of games. We want to have some outdoor activities.
Yeah.
And this is a nice area. It's fenced in, you know, and
It's perfect.
yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Is there going to be a problem with the neighbors, with kids yelling and that kind of thing?
During the day, not so. You know, we're trying to contemplate how we deal with later in the day or in the evening. You know, I don't think at first we're going to be having evening programs anyway, so I don't think that would bother the neighborhood from that point of view.
Yeah.
During the afternoon, school days, so if there's a little noise out here, I don't think the neighbors mind that.
Let's hope
Especially if
not.
it's kids,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
That's a good sound.
It's absolutely a good sound.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that it's a good addition to our building, and I'm sure we'll be able to build activities out here. You know?
As time goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got a nice piece of land here. If we could maybe just pan around and just take a look at what we're seeing.
Cameraman has been panning around. I've been watching.
Has he? Okay. He's a good man. He knows what he's doing, that's for sure. I can't thank you enough, Dick, for putting up with me for the last couple of hours.
No, we appreciate you folks covering this activity and showing it to the rest of our community.
Well, that's what community access television is all about. You know, to show things that are going on in the community that Channel 5 or Channel 4 might not be interested in.
Well, they only interested in negatives.
Yeah, absolutely.
What we're doing is positive.
That's what I like to do, positives.
Right.
Things that are looking up, because the future here is great.
Yeah, think positive. What can we do for the kids? What can we do for the community? That's what it's all about. I'm staying busy. It's positive. It gives you the right brain waves. You know, smiling, happy goes a long way to helping you be healthy.
God, I wish I said that. I wish I'd said that. You know, I just saw Judy.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
She's got a peanut butter sandwich for me somewhere.
She said to me, "Have you seen Dick?" And I said, "No, who wants to see him?"
She doesn't.
Yeah, she was just up there. She gave me a hug. She's a lovely lady.
Yes,
Lovely lady.
No, Monday night, we celebrate our 52nd wedding anniversary.
Oh my God, congratulations, Dick. 52 years.
So there's a school committee meeting Monday night, and I am really behind the effort for a new school. And I said, gee, I'd love to go to that, but if I go to that,
you gotta
I am
answer to
in
Judy.
big trouble.
Now there's a quandary for you. Wow, I know what I'd choose. I'd choose Judy, I think.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
Thank
good
you.
luck. Thanks again.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Rich.
I am standing here now with the lovely, gregarious, charming, ebullient Lisa Blair.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good.
Tired.
Tired, excited.
You're on the board of directors here.
I'm on the board of directors,
How long have you been on the board?
actually for a year and a half.
A year and a half.
It's been, since Clark decided he wanted to do this, I came to the first meeting, and we've been raising money and ideas since.
Wow.
It's just been the past 9 months that the board is kicked in and started working for programming and finding
How old is the board?
the board.
Yeah,
It's just a year, less than a year old.
less than a year old. Wow. I understand you have your own business.
I do.
You mind saying something about it?
We are Blair Insurance Agency in South Carver. We do write everything, but our specialty is farms.
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 Wow. And that's your agency?
It is.
It's the Blair Agency?
It's a Blair Agency.
Well, could I have an address?
145 South Main Street.
Website?
No.
No website. Okay.
Old Town.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you do it? You're such a busy girl. Or lady, I should say. Forget girl.
I work on the weekends to make up time, but it's a good cause, and I do what I have to do.
And you have children.
I have two. One is 19 and one is 10.
You got somebody 19?
I have something 19.
You look 19 years old.
Thank you.
Holy mackerel. I've known this lady for some time because we have breakfast at the same restaurant in Carver, and we just wave at each other casually. She asked me to come down and do the show. And I said, oh, God, I'd love to, because this kind of thing's right up my alley.
Yeah.
It's a community doing things for the community, and it's for kids. Did you hear those kids sing out there?
Tears, absolutely.
Absolutely. It was like, I hate to say this because it sounds so corny, but it sounded like angels.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I did.
It was beautiful.
Perfect.
And I talked to Clark Griffith. What an incredibly nice man he is.
Mm-hmm. He's wonderful.
And he's not only given his time and his money and his effort, he's given his heart to this place.
Yes.
And I think we owe the man not only a debt of gratitude, but cooperate. Because these are your kids. Even if you're childless, the kids in Carver are still your kids. I feel that way. We have the responsibility to take care of young kids. Don't you feel that way?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, I'm too old now to have children, but I have grandchildren.
Right.
They're not here,
Right.
but I feel that every kid out there, if something's happening to them or something's going wrong, I feel the responsibility to do something about it.
And that's what I think Clark is trying, Clark and his wife, this was their dream, to stop any children at risk from falling between the cracks.
Wow, I can't say enough about that guy. I wish I was more like him. Lisa, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
We're very excited.
And the best of luck.
We have a fundraiser on 11/2, Taste of Carver, happening at the Carver High School. And we're going to have restaurants and tickets and lots of good things. So it'll be great.
Just coming out of the building, what a beautiful tour. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It was great. I knew that Dick Ward would be terrific. And all the people we talked to, Clark Griffith, fantastic guy. Yeah, but I don't need to tell you that. You saw all that. I have an announcement I'd like to make, though, before I leave you, and that is this. Would you like to be on television? Would you like to be a community producer? Would you like to do your own show? I'll bet there's somebody out there that would and just don't know how to do it. CCAT is offering you an opportunity to work with them, and they'll work with you. They'll teach you how to use a camera. They'll teach you lighting and sound. They'll teach you editing, very, very important. They'll teach you microphone technique. And they'll teach you just about everything you need to know. And this is all free, by the way. And then you can do your own show. You'll have your own forum. Think about it. If you're interested, and I hope you are, call 508-866-1019. You'll find a great group of people there. Okay, I am about to leave. I'm exhilarated because of this place and all the interest in it. People are crying, people are smiling. Thank you, Dick Ward, for a great job. Thank you, Mr. Griffith, for a great building. And I thank you for viewing, for sitting there and watching. And I'm going to say God bless and goodbye. I'll see you again.